Hello budding artists and creative minds. Welcome to my channel Watching You. Today, I'll be drawing and walking you through Horror Vineria from Vineria Sprunki. When I first saw Vineria, I looked at all the characters from Sprunki, but she stood out to me the most. The reason? She had such a feminine and bright appearance, with these faux flowers on her head that made her look unique. Her hair looked like octopus tentacles, which I found really interesting. I liked her so much that I chose to draw her first. But in this video, I'll be drawing a horror version of Vineria. If you're curious about her normal mode and the role she plays in Sprunki, I'll leave a link at the end of the video so you can check it out. This green Sprunki is actually the 5th character in Vineria Sprunki. And here's something interesting, Vineria's hair isn't actually real, it's just a wig she wears. When you see Vineria's horror mode, oh, I never expected her to look like this. Her eyes have popped out of their sockets, bleeding, and her beautiful green hair has completely turned brown and darkest damp green. Her mouth, once smiling, is now wide open, forming an O shape, which looks truly terrifying and scary. The bright green color of Vineria in her normal mode has completely transformed into a dark, horror-like shade. The beautiful pink flowers are missing in this horror mode, along with her horns. Her eyes are especially frightening because they have a slow, slimy texture, almost like a snail's body. It looks as if something slug-like emerged from her eyes and pushed them out, making the scene even more disturbing. In Vineria's horror form, her head shakes sideways, making it look like she is shouting, "Aya!" These are some of the differences I observed between Vineria's normal mode and horror mode. If you notice anything else, please let me know by commenting below. There are interesting facts about Vineria's horror form that you should know. I'll list them one by one, so make sure to watch till the end of the video. Number 1, it is said that a plant grows inside Vineria when she is in horror mode. However, I don't see any kind of plant inside her. Instead, I notice vein-like creepers on the outside of her head, which means they are on the wig, not inside her. But when her eyes pop out, they resemble the branch or trunk of a plant. Maybe that thick green part is what people are referring to as the plant, I'm not sure. Number 2 is there is a claim that Vineria's horror mode appearance resembles a snail or a slug. It is also said to reference how these creepy creatures or certain reptiles eat plants in gardens. But do you think they actually look similar to Vineria's horror form? Personally, I don't think so. Number 3 is it is also said that Vineria's wig has wilted in horror mode. Wilted here means that the nourishment has been cut off, likely due to a lack of water or proper care. As a result, the vines in her hair became weak and drooped toward the ground. This is how I understand the meaning of wilted. It signifies something becoming tired, weak, or lifeless. That's why Vineria's once bright green wig turned into a darker shade, with brown and damp dark green colors, as if it had lost all its energy. Number 4. Interestingly, just like me, the creator of Sprunki also liked Vineria. He even designed her horror version first, making her the first character to receive a horror transformation. Cool, right? I guess we both have similar tastes. Number 5, some also claim that the plant growing inside Vineria in horror mode is the same type of vine found on her wig in both her horror and normal forms. But how did the seed even get inside her? Maybe she ate an apple or some grapes and accidentally swallowed a seed, which then started germinating in her stomach. Funny, right? On the whole, I see Vineria as a plant, and if she isn't taken care of properly, she transforms into a bad version, just like how neglected plants wither and die. In the same way, if we don't care for our environment, we could end up destroying nature. That's why it's important to take care of plants on our planet. We should encourage planting and gardening and ensure that every plant in our home is well taken care of. This means watering it properly, providing the right amount of fertilizers, and ensuring it gets enough sunlight. Just like Vineria, we must keep our plants alive and healthy so they don't die too soon. I hope you'll consider planting, gardening, or growing a plant at home. When it blooms or bears fruit, you'll feel an immense sense of happiness and fulfillment. It's a truly satisfying emotion, and I want you to experience it too. By the way, I have a small garden at home, where I grow tomatoes, drumstick trees, and mint leaves. Whenever I harvest fresh tomatoes, I feel so happy. I believe you'll feel the same joy if you try it. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and support my channel. You can also check out my other videos, which I have pinned at the end of this video. I've also added a playlist where you can learn how to draw all the Sprunki characters, along with explanations of both Sprunki's normal and horror modes. If you've watched my video until now, thank you so much. See you soon in my next video. Bye for now.